born in the SMP. I was born in the SMP. I was born in the SMP. I was.
Hello Goose and Goobers, it's me, Silly Skelly TV, and today we're going to be talking about Born in the SMP, an SMP by Tommyinnit with Jack Manifold, Jay Schlatt, Freddie Badlinu, Tubbo, Average Harry 1 and 2, Raya Blip Blop, Fields of Minecraft, and Lukey TV, and boy oh boy, this SMP has been really big, and I mean, everyone only thought it would be like 1 or 2 streams, but there's been a lot of them, and there's even been lore. But before we talk about that, let's talk about what is Bit SMP. So in August 2025, Tommy went live, which was like his first stream in 6 months, and in this stream, he created a Minecraft realm and named it Born in the SMP after the Bruce Springsteen song Born in the USA, because Tommy really likes Bruce. And in this first stream, Tommy claimed the land of New Jersey and would go on to create a rule saying that anyone could create their own land. Now, this leads to a lot of lands on Bit SMP being created or owned, discovered. Anyways, first it was New Jersey, owned by Tommy. Then there was New Albania, owned by Average Harry 1, and Bliplopolis, owned by Raya Blip Blop. And then there was the Jadikin, which was like a land inside of New Jersey, you know, kind of like Lemanburg. So Bit SMP was this brand new SMP with a load of cool content creators and friends of Tommy. It's like the Dream SMP, but all grown up now, and with less criminals. Now, this was really big for Tommy because he hasn't really been into Minecraft that much recently, mostly because he's been pursuing stand-up comedy and touring all around the world. But he said that the reason he wanted to create this new SMP was because he had been teaching his neighbor's kids how to play Minecraft, and it made him remember how much he really loved it, which is honestly really sweet. So Tommy created this SMP, added a bunch of his friends, and they began to play, have fun, and just do stuff you do on Minecraft. You know, they built, they created land, but then something happened. Jay Schlatt, a very popular creator, joined the game, and after seeing Tommy put a red poppy into a little plant pot thing that Raya had gifted to him, Schlatt decided to kill Raya, and then they kind of went on a whole cat and mouse chase with Schlatt being the cat and Raya being the mouse, and everyone else trying to save Raya. But this all ended with Schlatt becoming a bandit and Lukey joining Schlatt as a bandit, and then they took New Jersey and turned it into New York, and that created the lore of Bit SMP. So for this bit, I'm not really gonna go over all the lore. I'm just gonna try to summarize it a little bit. So basically, Tommy was the owner of New Jersey, but then New Jersey got taken by Schlatt and Lukey, the bandits, and they turned it into New York and exiled Tommy. So then Tommy started living in New Albania with Average Harry 1, the funnier one, and the bandits started taking more land because they don't play by no rules. And they ended up taking land from Raya and Badlinu, and the 4 of them, Tommy, Raya, Freddie, and Average Harry 1, ended up forming a group and came up with a plan that Raya would join the bandits as a spy, and they would eventually take back New Jersey and all the other land. But Tommy decided to make peace with Schlatt, and after having a peaceful protest and playing a little Bruce Springsteen songs, he decided to let Schlatt keep New York and try to live a peaceful life. But this peace wouldn't last long. See, a few days later, Tommy and Raya burnt down a lot of bamboo, which is like Schlatt's whole thing. He just loves bamboo. And after that, they built a tower for him, you know, to try to make him happy and say, I'm sorry for burning down all this bamboo. But then Schlatt kind of threw himself off the tower, which was really sad and emotional. But now Lukey is the owner of New York, and Tommy is living in Colts Neck, which is this new area, and with Freddie. Freddie's also there, and Tommy's basically trying to live this peaceful life, but there's this inner prime Tommyinnit that keeps trying to come out, and you know, he killed Adversary 1. He's been smoking flowers. It's like this whole sort of thing where he's trying to be peaceful, but he's having a hard time. You know, he's like been, you know, kind of destructive a little bit, but that's really all the lore we have now for now, you know. Which brings us to the next part. So like I said earlier, Bit SMP started in August of this year, and the last stream was on October 1st, four days ago, but that was just Jack playing on by himself. So maybe Bit SMP isn't actually dead. I mean, I know Tommy's doing a stream in a couple of weeks, or next week, as this video gets uploaded. So maybe he'll come back to Bit SMP after that again, but who knows? I mean, even Arbitrary 1 made a tweet saying it was dead, so who knows? I mean, since literally the second Bit SMP stream, they were like making jokes saying, oh, this SMP is only gonna last 2 months, and well, I mean, you know, Tommy would always respond to these saying that he thought the SMP would last at least a year, and it really did look like it was gonna last a long time. I mean, every Minecraft phase has an end. Some just last longer than others. I mean, I want to believe that this SMP isn't dead, and you know, there will be another stream someday, but who knows? I mean, the Bit SMP has been really special to me. It's felt different than all of these other SMPs. But what's made the Bit SMP so special? So yeah, Born in the SMP has really stood out to me. I mean, these have been the first streams Tommy has done in like months, and these are really the first streams that I like watched like all 3 hours of him just playing around on a Minecraft server. It's, you know, been a really long time since an SMP has felt, you know, this special to me. And you know, I would literally like get out of bed to watch these streams. So, you know, that goes to show how much important it is. I mean, I love everything about Born in the SMP. The lore, the people. It was really funny as well, and I know a lot of people also really liked it. I mean, I've seen some really funny clips on TikTok, some amazing fan art all over, and you know, you can tell that people were really enjoying, you know, Tommy being back and making these SMP streams with all these friends, and it was special. It was really special. Why? I don't know. It was just special to all of us, and I hope Bit SMP comes back. But if it doesn't, I think I'm happy with what we got. I also heard that Schlatt got revived with the Revive book, so that's a whole nother thing to unpack. But hey, if you like this video, maybe you want to consider subscribing, you know? It's almost the end of the year, and you know, I would at least like to hit 100 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you see this, if you like Tommy's content, I mean, I really like Tommy's content. He's a big inspiration to me, you know. I want to be like him one day, you know. Then maybe you want to consider subscribing. And you know, always remember, stay silly. Goodbye.